Hello students, how are you all? I hope everyone fine. In last class we learned algebra of complex numbers, okay, and we are going to solve today some problems based on this algebra. Did you remember which other concept we learned in last class? Addition, subtraction, equality, multiplication, conjugate, division, modulus. So as well as the properties, maybe you remember. So because we are going to solve problems today based on those definitions, properties of algebra of complex numbers. Okay. See, the first type of question in this exercise is express each of the following complex number in the form of a plus ib. So now you are going to keep the given complex number in the form of a plus ib if it is not in a plus ib form. So the first question is 5i into minus 3 by 5 into I, minus 3 by 5 into I. See this expression here, directly you can start the first step by cancelling this 5. So remaining is I into minus 3 into I, that is minus 3i square and minus 3i square nothing but minus 1. So it is equal to 3 equal to 3 plus I0. So we need answer in the form of a plus ib, so 3 plus I0. Okay, so first problem I hope you understood. So next one, I power 9 plus I power 19. Okay, we are going to express this in terms of a plus ib. And how to express? See, whenever you have the higher power of I, you try to express that in terms of the power of 4. See, I power 9 is nearly equal to I power 8, which is a multiple of 4. So you can I power 9 can be expressed I power 4 into 2, remaining one more I. Adhe tara I power 19 and which number is very close to 19 as well as multiple of 4? Yeah, it's 16. 16 hig by both I power 4 whole power 4, remaining how much I power 3. And you know I power 4 is 1, so it is 1 into I is 1, 1 into I is I power 4 is again 1, 1 power 1 is 1, I power 3 is, remember, yeah, minus I. So it cancel, you will get 0. So 0 plus I0 will be the final answer. Ardha I cube nenpidalva, I square into I square I know minus 1, I minus 1 into I is minus I. Already you have I, so I minus I will be 0. So given complex number is 0 plus I0. Got it? Very good. So next one. Very good. See next again the power of I is very large, like 39 minus, you can manage it later, but 39 is a big number compared to 4, so try to express 39 in terms of 4. Okay, so minus yeah, you can write 39 as a 36 plus 3 alva. So 36 plus 3 baribodu, right? So that is I power minus 36 and minus I power minus 4 whole to the power minus 9, right, into I to the power minus 3. A power m into n is a power m into a power n. I hope you know that. Yeah, so I power 4, 1. So this whole thing will be 1. So what is remaining? I power minus 3. I power minus 3 is nothing but 1 by I power 3. That is I power 3, just now I told it is minus I. And 1 by I is, and I gave as a note in the last class. What is that note which you learned in last class? 1 by I is minus I. So minus of minus, so become plus. So this is nothing but 0 plus 1 into I will be the answer. So the practice ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ and ಹೇಳಿದ expression ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಕೇಳಿ, you try to solve yourself or take some other number I power minus 38 ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, I power minus 41 ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, you try it yourself. Okay, definitely you will understand how to express that in a plus ib. I hope you understood. In the next one, under the same heading you are going to express a plus ib, but here it's not higher power of I. Now you are using addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of complex numbers, okay, to express a plus ib. Yes, the first question, observe carefully, illi multiplication illa, division illa, so only you have addition. So multiply term first, 21 plus 21i plus 7i plus 7i square, correct? Just multiply the terms. So that is 21 plus 28i plus 7i square. 7i square andre no minus 1, right? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಹೇಳೋದು? 3 into 7 21, 3 into 7 is 21, 7 into I is 7i, so I into 7i and the 7i square. So it is 21 minus 7 plus 28i. Correct ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು? So it is 14 plus 28i will be the final answer. That's it. See, simple question, because only you have addition in this, no multiplication, no division. Artha aita? So yeah, I'm moving to the next one. Here you have subtraction. See here in the first three problems you saw power of i's, right? Next addition is over. Next subtraction. See in subtraction, just open the bracket here. You see in complex number also, okay, the basic operation works just like the real number system. Only thing is whenever I comes, you should be very careful because I square I cube value ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Okay, so open this bracket. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ -4 minus 5i by 2. Then after open the bracket, if you want to subtract, I told in the last class that subtraction of two complex number is by subtracting the real part as well as imaginary part. Ileno 1 by 5 minus 4 plus I into 2 by 5 minus 5 by 2. I hope you know how to simplify this. So idenagate 20 minus 19 by 5 minus 19 by 5 plus, so here what you will get to 10 as LCM alva. So 10, if I take 10 as LCM, 5 2s are 4, here 2 5 10. So answer is minus 19 by 5 plus, okay, minus again because here you have minus sign, so minus 6i by 10. So this will be a plus ib form of the given complex number. Just open the bracket, okay, just open the bracket, everything will be very simple. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಹೇಳೋದು. So these are the very important question, okay, this heading itself is important. Express the following in the a plus ib form. I hope you understood. So next question, to express the given complex number in a plus ib form, you read it properly. 1 by 3 plus I into 7 by 3 plus 4 plus I by 3 minus of 4 by 3 plus I. Here also you can observe no multiplication, no division, only addition and subtraction. So open the bracket in each term, okay, you will get like this. Minus minus plus agate 4 by 3 minus I. So collect all the real part and collect all the imaginary parts. So take 3 as LCM. I hope you can complete this work I am giving as a homework. Just taking LCM and rearrange, okay. I hope you will get that number. If you want to refer your answer whether right or wrong, you refer the textbook. At the end of the textbook the answers are given, so just check, okay, only answers, not the explanation. So you have to complete this. Take 3 as LCM, here also take 3 as LCM, simplify. I hope you can complete it. The work gotaitalva? Very good. So I'm moving to the next one. Here see, in last few problems we understood addition, subtraction of complex numbers. Now you are going to divide two complex numbers, okay. Did you remember how to divide complex numbers? Yeah, by multiplying, dividing the conjugate of the denominator. Multiply and divide the conjugate of the denominator, you can divide the two complex number. Yeah, why I took this before multiplication, because in division you will get the multiplication. Again, no need to explain that, okay. See, here you are going to multiply numerator with this complex number 1 plus root 2 into I. One more thing you should remember here, that even that concept also discussed in last class. What is z into z bar, or whenever you multiply a complex number with its conjugate, yav tar answer barutte heli? Yeah, very good. X square plus y square, the sum of the square of the real part and imaginary part. So it is 1 square is 1 plus root 2 whole square andre no 2. So only you have to multiply the numerator. See 5, then I'll multiply these two. Okay, it will give you minus 2. You just think how I am getting this. See, root 2i into root 2i. Root 2 is 2. I square you know minus 1. So you can definitely write like this directly, okay. Next, real part, imaginary part, real part. So 5 into root 2, 1 into root 2. So it is nothing but 6 into root 2. Once check ಮಾಡಿ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬರೀಲಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. 5 into root 2, 5 root 2 into I, 1 into root 2 into I. So 5 plus 1, 6 into root 2 I divided by 3. So answer is 3 plus I into 6 root 2 by 3. Nothing but when you divide the term numerator by denominator 3, you will get 1 plus I into 2 root 2. So this is a plus ib form of the given complex number. 5 plus root 2i by 1 minus root 2 into I. So division is nothing but multiplying, dividing the conjugate of the denominator. Got it? Artha aita? So 1 plus 2 root 2 into I. So one more difficult question. Here you are going to learn division as well as multiplication. Okay, see here in numerator 3 plus I root 5 into 3 minus I root 5. Here you need multiplication, here you need subtraction. So first rearrange, first multiply the numerator 9 plus minus 3I root 5 plus 3I root 5 minus I square into root 5 stored 5 alva. So root 5 into root 5 is 5 divided by, here subtraction, don't multiply, just open the bracket, you will get like this. Okay, so this is nothing but, see here work is very simple because the imaginary part from numerator get cancelled. Minus 3I root 5 minus plus 3I root 5 cancelled. So what is remaining? 9 plus 5. Why? I square is minus 1 divided by, here also your work will be simple because the real part cancelled. So it is 2 root 2 into I. So it is 14 divided by 2 root 2 into I. Correct? Yes, 2 ones are 2 7. So it is nothing but 7 by root 2 into 1 by I. 1 by I ನೆನಪಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ. 1 by I is nothing but minus I. So this can be expressed as a 0 minus or 0 plus I into minus 7 by root 2. If you write minus here, nothing will happen, but they ask in the form of a plus ib, so better to keep in the same pattern. Okay, so real part is 0, imaginary part is minus 7 by root 2. Artha aita? So this is a plus ib form of the given complex number. So I hope you observed in last 8 problem you learn addition, higher power of I first, higher power of I, as well as after that you learn addition, subtraction, multiplication, divisions of complex number. So you got almost one example for all the basic algebra of complex number. Now using the same concept we are going to solve a few more problem under the same heading, express a plus ib. Okay, yeah, next question is like this: 1 minus I whole to the power 4. See, you saw addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, but here what is required? Directly can you expand 1 minus I whole power 4? Yeah, suppose if you know a minus b whole power 4, then directly you can expand. But maybe you didn't learn a minus b whole power 4. A minus b whole square manage ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, a minus b whole cube nu manage ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, but you don't know a minus b whole to the power 4. So I'll show you how to answer this. Observe carefully. It is nothing but 1 minus I, you know whole square alva, so ಎರಡು ಸಲ square ಮಾಡಿ higher power of 4 you will get. Okay, so first expand 1 plus I square minus 2I whole to the power 2. A minus b whole square, I hope you know, a square plus b square minus 2ab. So this is nothing but 1 minus 1 minus 2I whole square. 1 minus 1 minus 2I whole square. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ, plus 1 minus 1 cancel ಆಗಿ minus 2I whole square ಬರುತ್ತೆ. What is minus 2I whole square? 4I square. So 4I square ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? minus 4. Correct? So this can be written as, tell me, minus 4 plus I into 0. So this is a plus ib form of the given complex number. Got it? So here you need multiplication as well as the a minus b whole square formula. Similarly, one more problem you can see in a board. Okay, here also the same trick. Here not power 4, here power 3. Power 3. 1 by 3 plus 3I whole to the power 3. A plus b whole cube formula ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ? Okay, I'll just give you a plus b whole cube formula and remaining work is yours. You have to work out, okay, this problem as a homework problem. Simple ide, artha agilide, next class I will help you. Okay, so this is an homework problem. You have to practice 1 by 3 plus 3I whole cube using a plus b whole cube. A plus b whole cube and then a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. Use this formula, use previous concept which I used in the last 9 problem. So after solving 9 problem, definitely you must be able to solve 10th one. So try one or two problem as a homework problem. Definitely you get the confidence to solve. To express the given complex number in the form of a plus ib. Okay, so one more concept problem in this exercise is finding the multiplicative inverse. Maybe you remember I gave this information in the last class about multiplicative inverse, additive inverse, multiplicative identity, additive identity. Remember? So now what do you mean by multiplicative inverse of z? ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ? ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿ? Multiplicative inverse of z is 1 by z. The multiplicative element, multiplicative inverse of a real number is also same. If a is a given real number, its multiplicative inverse is 1 by a. Just like that, if z is a real number, complex number, then its multiplicative inverse is 1 by z. Okay, so if you want to find out the multiplicative inverse of 4 minus 3i, if it is z, then what is the multiplicative inverse? Then multiplicative inverse of z is 1 by z. It is 1 by 4 minus 3i. How to simplify 1 by 4 minus 3i? See, it is not in the final answer form. Final answer must be in the form of a plus ib. ಅದು ಯಾವುದೇ basic operation ಇಲ್ಲಿ complex number ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ problem ಇಲ್ಲಿ, the final answer must be in the form of a plus ib. So multiply and divided by 4 plus 3i to numerator and denominator. Why we are doing this? This is nothing but 1 is also a complex number, 4 minus 3i is also a complex number. So you are dividing two complex number. To divide two complex number, multiply and divide the conjugate of the denominator. So multiply and divide the conjugate of the denominator to numerator and denominator. So as I told in the previous problem, a plus ib into a minus ib is a square plus b square. So it is 16 plus 9. So this is nothing but 4 by 25 plus 3 by 25 into I. This will be the multiplicative inverse of 4 minus 3i. This will be the multiplicative inverse of 4 minus 3i. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Multiplicative inverse of a complex number is nothing but its reciprocal. Reciprocal ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೆಯೋದಲ್ಲ. Even if this question asks for 1 mark, just don't keep 1 by 4 minus 3i. You will not get marks. The final answer of each and every complex number must be in the form of a plus ib only. Please remember that. So one answer ನೋಡಿ 1 by 4 minus 3 ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀರಿ, then you will expect the marks. Definitely you won't get it because final answer must be in the form of a plus ib only. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೊಂದು. Okay, so I'll give you one homework problem for you. Okay, under the same heading, that is write the multiplicative inverse of the complex number. It is just like the previous question, that is root 5 plus 3i. This will be an homework problem. You are going to find the multiplicative inverse of this complex number. Got it? So here ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದಲ್ವಾ, 1 by root 5 plus 3i ಬರೀರಿ, then multiply and divide the conjugate, you will get the answer. But simplify. Got it? So one more problem and last problem from this exercise. Okay, that is algebra of complex numbers. That is multiplicative inverse of minus I. Can you tell me what is the multiplicative inverse of minus I? Multiplicative. One more question. Multiplicative inverse of minus I is ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? 1 by minus I. Whatever the complex number, multiplicative inverse is 1 by that only. Okay, so this is nothing but minus of 1 by I. What is 1 by I? Minus I. So it is plus I. So multiplicative inverse of minus I is plus I. The multiplicative inverse of the minus I is plus I. So ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Multiplicative inverse find out ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? So we completed one very important exercise of the complex number, that is expressing the complex number in the form of a plus ib, as well as finding the multiplicative inverse of the complex number. Understood? Okay, so in two small concepts left in complex number. One is about Argand plane and the quadratic equation, that I'm going to discuss in next class. Thank you.